Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another bio prototype run, and today I'm going to be doing a run with the Queen. Offspring have a 25% increase fertility rate, but organs have a 0% crit chance. Let's get into it. I'm going to be playing difficulty 3 because this organ succeeds a certain limit, you're awakened to mind overload. If you try to create a super duper busted build and just like invest everything into having a million weapons and whatnot, this can easily make your run very feel bad. So I'm gonna just go for fun, and later down the run we're gonna start going for higher difficulties. If people really want me to play in the highest difficulty, I guess we're gonna do so. But I think fun is more important in this game than specifically, you know, try to beat the challenges, as we have done that already. So I don't think we need to prove ourselves to anybody. At least that's my opinion. If you want to see my winning run, I guess a card should appear at the top right where I'm doing that. And yeah, let's go. Tentacle of the Coral, for sure gonna take that. And I would say let's go with the Spine of the Jackal. And we're gonna do the classic case of this thing is gonna be firing these things. No, this doesn't connect to, this only connects to limbs. No, can I do the opposite? This is a tentacle. Both of these are tentacles. Well, I guess nothing. I guess nothing. Let's go into battle and let's continue with our loop-de-loops. Although I could have had the machine gunnery here as my first weapon, but it is what it is. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Now the plan, of course, is to get as many offsprings as possible. Queen has the ability of offspring generation is a lot easier, as with 25% more fertility, you can very easily actually spawn said offsprings. Now there is of course a plan for the most busted offspring slash build in the game, which is with imps. Somebody's hammer slammering above my head right now, although they know I'm working. So classic case of gotta love living with my parents. Limb, tentacle. Limb is this, so you can have hammer slammers going on. You know what, let's take this to have hammer slammers. Raptor on crits, so this will never ever trigger. You can go here, this takes tentacles into account, so we can go like not you, but you. Boom, tentacles. I'm gonna go with machine gunnery, and then, yeah, we're gonna stay where we are. Let's go. I want to get organ quality, to be honest. These should be shooting. Yep, exactly. That was... I knew that was going to be the case, so we don't really need to... I didn't even need to check it out. Of course, we want to get on-hit effects. Actually, on hits taken is what I actually want to get. So on hits taken for my little spawnings. For my little... I guess, yeah, for my little spawns, to be honest. And I want to get the imp. The imp is the version that I can hit, and it can trigger all those on hit taken effects. That is, in my opinion, the best one in general, and I think it's the hardest one to maintain because it's the best one, right? So yeah, let's keep that in mind. We found the bullfrog. I think we're gonna take it. We also find no, we're gonna just take the bullfrog. Monolith to set things up on the ground. Or HHU, damage taken modifier. I think I could go with LHU. Let's get the monolith for money by selling it. We found a Schrodinger, 7% starting value. And we also find a Raptor gun. Let's go with the Schrodinger to have it. Let's culture up organ quality. Let's... intestine is for sale, to be honest. But can I have an intestine here for a moment? LHU. And then while the LHU, something, tentacle, machine gunnery. Can I see this for a moment? These are going to be swirly. They're going to be setting up some LHU. Nope. I guess they're not. What's this thing? Attack speed. 3.78. Yeah, and this lasts like 3 seconds. If I do this, yeah, and then set this up here. How would this look like? I guess we're going to, every 3 seconds, we're going to set up like a huge electric circle. Oh, and whoever is affected by this, machine guns are down. I see. What a weird build to go to. I could do it, but it's extremely bad and stupid in my opinion. Although this has a 18 threshold. But yeah, I don't think we need to do that. So let's rotate back to what we had. We shoot out these swirly-whirlies. Oh, the swirly-whirlies could have effect. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And then we shoot a machine gunnery. And then I need a nerve here, which is an on-hit effect, is what a nerve is. I should have sold actually the thing. Should have sold 2 things here to get enough money. Yeah, I should have definitely sold 2 things to get money to get higher quality organs. Because the faster you get higher quality organs, the more powerful you get quicker, and also the more money you make pretty much by fact of the matter that you sell them. Here we are, the elite. We got them, of course. We got my swirly-whirlies with the machine gun effects on top of them. It is a decent build. I definitely want to get an on-hit effect. Please allow me to get an on-hit effect. Please give me a nerve of the boxer. If you could do so, please, game. Here's another lead. Very nice. What is this thing even? I guess it's some kind of bird. I guess it's some kind of bird. It reminded me of DuckTales or something. We found a raptor. I hate it. Schrodinger. We found a better coral. We're gonna take that. And we also found a narwhal. No, I'm kidding. Let's get a beetle with intestine built in. That's mediocre. That's a tentacle. I mean, beetles are good in general, but this one is mediocre. I guess I would like to get this so we get some things going. Yeah, on crits, I have 0% crit chance. Just to be clear about this, like 0. 0, 0, 0. Raptors are useless. So these are literally don't work, so we're gonna sell them. As simple as that. Money is out. We found another Schrodinger. Okay, we're gonna sell the one that is just straight up worse. We're gonna go machine gunnery over here. Not that it changes anything. But you know what, at least it exists. Nothing to be seen here, to be honest. Let's go on with organ quality. 43. You know what, let's sell a couple of things. Let's sell this, it only connects to limbs. Let's even sell the hammer slammer. Let's go with even more organ quality. Actually, I should even sell all of them. Right, like if I sell all of them, let's just do so. We sell all of these. We make enough money to continue increasing organ quality. That's what I should do in general. Let's also go with... no, I'm gonna keep the money. Yeah, okay, I just wasted a bunch of things that I could have maybe used. But does it really matter? At the end of the day, I just want to get my summons anyway. And most of those things were not really that good. So having all that money to be used for actual, you know, increase in power through the fact of having more organ quality drops. I guess more quality organ drops is what would make more sense to say. Is in my opinion how we should play this. Let's loop this guy around. Maybe I should have gone with a 50 movement speed. Although it seems like opponents slow down just a smidge when they come close to you. Excuse me, but where are my drops? I'm not seeing any drops. Excuse me? What's up? What's up with the organ drops? I know I haven't gotten increased organ drop rate, but still, isn't this a bit too little? Are you serious? I guess we're gonna invest into organ drop rate next. I mean, a lot later. First, we're gonna get the organ quality maxed out. Oh, we got a poison bag of thorns. The good version. Nice. And I threw away the bullfrog we had. Yeah, why did I throw away the bullfrog we had, though? That was definitely a mistake. This doesn't spawn summons that we wanted to. This isn't really something to write home. Let's get the frog, though. Puffer, a germ rat. Puffer is... This is a decent puffer. 2.89 is a decent activation speed. 1.15. This is very hard to get, but it has lungs and cochlea and spine and intestines. White fox, though, with limbs and glands. Bush chimpanzee, the extremely slow version, but with 3 things. Then I'm gonna go with this, because I could put it here, for example, 1.42. This is 1.35, so higher activation, and because this can activate more things, I could theoretically do some combining here. So, although this is actually white fox with double activation on limbs, though, because limbs is bad for us as we don't really use limbs. So this is actually completely useless. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Let's go back into the run itself. I guess here we're gonna put this in. It's a bit faster and it has a bit more power to it. And then here, theoretically, I could put this, although that's not that much of a good idea. So, yeah, we're gonna keep what we have. The puffer can connect to the lungs. You know what, maybe create a new brain to do so. I mean, a brain costs 100, and then continue with these. We're gonna go like, puffer, you know, once every whatever, everything around us, so we get the poison buff. That's gonna be permanent, as this has a frequency of 2.89, and this has a duration of 3. I really don't understand how long this lasts. I really hope it lasts as long as this says, because otherwise I'm lost. Anyway, into the run we shall go. So theoretically, in a moment, we're gonna have like a little poison circle around us, which is very weak, but it is actually going to be permanent. Yeah, how often does this poison trigger is my main question, though. It's a small circle, but it's a strong circle. And it's a permanent circle. That's the important part. The permanency of this. The idea was to become a summoner, by the way, and we haven't found a single summoning item yet. So, yes, queen. Love it. We are the queen, but without summons. Let's hope we're gonna find some. We will continue investing all our money into quality until I need to increase the quantity. Which, I mean, after quality, quantity is the next to follow. We are about to die, so let's stop abusing the poison. Let's actually have the poison just in case someone survives. I need to increase my movement speed for sure. Right, whoa. Let's not get boxed in. Let's try to avoid first. Pick up XP second. Yeah, we're gonna leave all that XP on the ground. Losing is snoozing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nice, we got all that thing. Armor fruit, 18 power, that's decent. Boxer, at long last, the boxer has arrived. And now raptor for money, pretty much. Well, better than these things, so let's take this for money. Let's instantly sell this, as this is not gonna do anything. And now that I got at long last the thing we needed, now we can begin. Well, guess what? We don't have anything to begin with. Unless... the poison. Let's make machine gunnery poison. No, this only connects to belly and limb. And we don't have limbs. Whoopsie, mistakes were made. Well, can't do anything about that. What is this, by the way? Ah, this doesn't connect to fruits. But if this doesn't connect to fruits, then what's its purpose? Right? Yeah, this is useless. We're gonna sell this. We will go back to the puffer and to the poison. Right, this connects to root, but there is no way whatsoever, yeah, exactly, there was no way whatsoever to actually be activating that. So let's continue with the poison around this idea. Let's go with 2 organ quality and 1 movement speed and 1 health. Let's run into this. Hopefully we're gonna survive here, and hopefully after this wave we're gonna start investing into more organs. More organs, so we find more organs, so we become more powerful. So we set up our summons, because I want to do a summoning build, man. The plan from the get-go was a summoning build, but we're not even remotely close to that. I haven't found the on-hit effect, I haven't found the on-death effect, I haven't found anything effect that has to do with summons. It will happen, it will happen. We do know for a fact that whatever the build is at wave 7, it's not the build that is at wave 15. So we will wait for this to happen. But for now, we're going slowly but surely through these. I'm trying to go to the middle there. You know how you get to the middle of an XP drop? You go far away. That's like a little trick I've learned from playing Vampire Survivors and all those other games. Do you see now the circle has... now the middle of the circle is over here. Actually, the main game that allowed me to learn this is 20 minutes till dawn. Like that game, I always was looping around XP on the ground and I was not able to get it. For example, there is XP right there, over there right now, right? So I go very far away so that the opponents become centered over here. And now I can loop around them, because this is the center now, right? And now as you see, boom, nothing in front of us, I can have a free run into the XP. You see, tactics. You make your quote-unquote escape way the actual way you want to go to. And this is the imp. So imps cannot move, but can be damaged by you. This is the thing we want. We're tilted 33. That is really bad. That means it's most likely not even gonna be spawning. But honestly speaking, I think I want this, so that I can put it in here, right? Because as you can see, I can put it in here. Well, if I try this, could I... It's 250 efficiency, this is just straight up not happening. Can I see this in a moment? For a moment. I hate that you cannot even test this out, but 33 times 250 is on its own already not enough. So there's that. I guess this is useless, we can't really activate it right now. Unless I get something that I can make it activate, because I'm throwing away so many things here for power. You know what, we're gonna go with this for now, so we have something blood crawl, very nice. And now I got a super poison. This is mediocre, but this is money. I don't think this is a good poison. This here, though, offers offsprings based on debuffs, but I'm not applying enough debuffs for this to ever even activate, so let's take the poison. On hit, I'm gonna say a hammer slammer, and also on hit, apply the burn. And I think that's it. Over here, I guess we're gonna go with like everything around us is super poisoned. Does that even make sense? And then while the poison lasts, fruits that no way in ever will activate. This says regeneration 18 over here. If it's here, can you please go away? If we spawn it here, how much power does it have? 36. Yeah, that's just not happening. So pufferfish around us. I guess the one-time poison 13 debuff. Somebody told me that this one-time poison thing triggers very often. Oh yeah, it does actually trigger very often. I stand corrected. Yeah, look at this. 13, 13, 13. Yeah, it does actually activate very often. So we're gonna go with that. Can we connect... Well, the belly's here anyway, so I guess we're gonna go. Let's actually run this culture. I'm gonna say drop chance now, because that is literally what we said we're gonna go with. I still believe this is mediocre, so let's sell it. Actually, I don't need to sell that. I can sell this, but this is this can spawn a bunch of things. Let's sell this, the root. Let's continue going for more organs, and off we go into the fight. Nice. And now they look like spikes. Nice. I love it. I need a better normal or whatever this thing. I think it's puffer actually. I need a better puffer. This isn't a good one. We need more AoE on this. Actually, an intestine would be better than a puffer right now, because I would like to leave the trail of poison on the ground. I want to run away from them and poison them. I don't want them to come close to poison. Would be nice if there was some kind of crazy effect here. It's a bit sad that you can only have, you know, all these things I mean, what I mean by these things. What do I mean by these things? It's a bit sad that right now the only poisons that exists is this, the flame, the trauma, and the poison itself. Like, we don't have... What could we have? I don't know, man. It's their jaw. That sounded so bad and pompous. But, yeah, like, different effects that damage opponents. Different things. Actually, there is Schrödinger and there is this Elichu. There are things that you can debuff the opponents with. So there is the slow, for example, that you can buff them with. No, I take back what I said. There are a lot of different poison effects, or in general effects, that you can actually use, abuse, and destroy opponents. So, I take that back. We're going pretty fast through this run today. I mean, makes sense if you don't find things that are useful. Oh, the fairy. Activation rate modifier. This is very, very, very good. I would like to have this as one of my skills. We found our boxer, I'm gonna take that. Belly and tentacle, not really to write home about. I mean, tentacle is decent, belly not. Wait a minute. The activation. Activate the right side organ while effects of the left side organ expire 340%. This could really combo with poison effects. Actually, activate... this is even better. Activate the right side organ will host effect by the left side organ die. 400% off, we're gonna go with this. I guess a slash, whatever. I could put the slash here. This still only connects nerves anyway. Is the slash better than the thing? Can I see the slash for a moment? I think the slashes are better than... Yeah, the slashes are, in my opinion, better. DPS wise, this does 10, this does 9, so the slash is better DPS wise too. Okay, so when the poison unit dies, then spawn. Or when the poison unit dies, then wings on the ground, right? And the wings are a 12% activation rate. Now my question is, could I have this just straight up all the time happen? I could actually put that there, right? Oh, this is belly and wings only. Whoopsie, well, that's bad. What it is, what it is. Lung of the puffer. This is better or worse? 3 frequency, 104 efficiency, 2 area. This is slower. Can I see this though, how often it activates? I want to see, does this like last for the full duration, or... Yeah, it does last for the full duration, so there is no reason not to do this. Okay, very nice. And then when those units die, this is the plan, right? No, this is just an intestine that happens on its own. Ah, it's not on death. Well, that's a bit sad. I would like to be able to do that, but this retina is pretty mediocre, so it is what it is. 400 power, we're gonna go just organ drop rate. We try to get this run off the ground. Let's go. Theoretically, this or the next one should be in elite stage. And also theoretically, I should be running around trying to poison a couple of opponents here. So that we can have all those groundy things on the ground. Hey look, a bunch of elites are chasing us down and they don't die. That is good. That is very good. Wait a minute, I get the wings buff once in a while. So that's a thing. Let's continue. Whoa, we got hit. Tried to go in there to dip into the... I tried to go in there to dip into... What is it called? The money. I wanted to pick up the money that is over there. I'm doing the loop thing again. Thing I explained to you how to avoid doing. Hey, look at that. Well, look at this. We got some... We got a normal or something. I definitely got like a lung there. And the lungs, as always. Definitely. The lungs are one of the most important things to get. Into yellow version. You know, the rare version. Because, like... The limb of the boxer or whatever, the nerve of the boxer, those combo pieces, Those you can have them in gray. It doesn't really matter. Unless they don't give you... On those things, you want them to have connectivity. Good connectivities, right? You want to have good combos going. While the puffers and the lungs and everything that is actually the activator that has to do with area and attack speed and all that, those you definitely want in as good of a version as possible. Nice, we got a narwhal, which is the slowest activating thing, so I don't really enjoy it. We got a skeleton slash, 3d1 base damage, we're gonna take that. Spine of the mammoth and another fire lizard, which connects with retina, so this definitely combos with what we would like to do. Mammoth for offsprings and roots, 500 power. This could activate the roots, which we don't have, by the way. I threw it out. But this could activate offsprings too. Every 2 seconds I could get an offspring out of this. So this is actually good. Although I do enjoy the fire of the lizard, which I could theoretically set up. Oh, I could set this up here, so that whoever gets poisoned actually sets poison or fire on the ground, instead of the little bit more activation speed. I think this is the play, although this is definitely for summons. You know what, let's take this, trying to get the summon going. I found another boxer. Let's go here. Could I connect something here that I would like to? I mean, I see the boxer, but there is no reason to. Go here, boom slash, 13 damage instead of whatever we previously had. Right, and we still have the activation of this. Can we, when that hits, then we hit even more? I don't think we need to do that though. When that hits, we hit even more. Can I see this for a moment? Can I see this, how it would look like? Slashes that put out slashes. That's what it looks like. Okay, might as well have it like that. And then over here, we can be like, it throws on the ground. Also this. Can I see this now in action? So when I poison something, it will start setting things out. Yeah, it sets out the one poison and also the other thing. Nice. This is gonna help us with bosses. Or at least that's what I believe. So while that buff is active or something, we also hammer slammer. Is it on the ground? I don't know what exact effect that thing triggers. You know what? Can I guess while I have the buff, right? Yeah, while I have the buff, I hammer slammer. It is what it is. It's just another piece in the machine. Let's go with culture. This is wave 10, so theoretically we're gonna fight a boss here. We're gonna go drop rates, we're gonna go base damage, and we're gonna go... I could spam new organs, by the way. Let's get a new organ. Right? Maybe something's carry us here. Retina of the Raven, and it has a bunch of things as choices. Let's get this. Let's go and actually use this. This retina, I think, is gonna be helpful. Although, what would I even use it with? When the poison expires, hammer slammer. That sounds bad. Okay, something like this. Can I see this in action? So let's say we poison them. And now in a moment it's gonna be like... Yeah, the poison doesn't really expire. Yeah, Oh, it's when it dies. Ah, it's when it dies. Yeah, the retina is on death. So when they die, they hammer slammer. Yeah, this retina is actually good with offsprings. We're gonna definitely do some summoning things. Can I see this for a moment, though? How long does this last? Is it gonna be like, it becomes huge, and then it lasts for 3 seconds or something? Here it is, it's huge, it lasts for a couple of duration, one duration, and then it's gone. And now how often will it activate again? You know what, this is good. I think this is better. I can more easily apply poison with this effect. So we're gonna go with this. And also the poison itself does more, now it does 46 damage. So the difference is pretty sizable. Now, I want this though. I want the blood coral in this build. So forget the whole retina idea. Let's go with, we throw blood corals on the ground. So we poison them, and then they start spawning buffs and also blood coral effects. That is the plan here. Now both of these puffers aren't really that useful. Having both of them isn't that crazy. So I'm gonna say let's throw this out. And I'm also gonna say let's throw this retina out, as it's just straight up worse than this one. So bye bye. And with those 68 coins we have, we're gonna just not do anything. But if I had 100, which I could get by selling something, I would not also buy anything. Yeah, we sold them for no reason. Let's go. Could have bought new things. Let's poison things. Once again, the poison idea is gonna be mainly useful for the bosses, for elites, for bosses, for that type of nature things. Most other things should be dying. So this whole poison thing is not going to be working. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have gone with the retina, right? Maybe I should have gone with the retina on the poison for those enemies. But it doesn't matter because now I boss it up here, right? The 1 minute mark. Excuse me, but what? Doesn't the boss appear at the wave 10? I guess I'm completely wrong about a bunch of things here. Not the end of... Haha! I was wrong. I was right, actually. And I think we got a boxer. It might not be a boxer. It might be any of the other ones. And the boss now starts spawning, and we somehow avoided things. And the good thing is that one of the things that... Oh, come on. The good thing is that a couple of the things that the bosses spawn are those... I somehow avoid everything. Are the trauma effects. Trauma effect in general does a lot of damage. We got the boss down. Very nice. Let's loop around. Pick up the thing it dropped. And theoretically, we should become powerful now, right? Theoretically. Theoretically. I'm not sure if the game provides you with items or passives or, you know, whatever they're called, limbs, cells, that are specifically for your build. On the Rapture, I mean, definitely not on this one. And a Tentacle of the Coral, very nice. We found our slime, we're gonna take that as we're using this already. This has 19 power, this could be really, really strong, but I think we're going for what we tried to create. Maximum. While stationary. I hate this while stationary idea, but I'm gonna take it to sell it. These two, not really something I care about. Limb, Cochlea of the Cat, Schrodinger. 9% on the death thing. I think I want this. On expire is useless as I have on death. Let's go with the Schrodinger. Can I use the on death this time? First of all, this is definitely better than what we have. But the thing is, can I use the on death with something? I can use it with machine gunnery. And then machine gunnery on crits, that's an instant sell. Nothing. Yeah, I cannot connect anything here. We're gonna definitely make this better though, so that we set up the thing on the ground. Although, you know what? I could have this here, could I not? Can I not have... Why did... This connects with poison bag, so I can definitely have this there. So we're gonna go what, instead of it being around us, it's gonna be just on the ground. Right? Every second it's like, flop! Right? Flop! This is better to handle and manage. And then we're gonna go with these floppity ploppities. Those every 1 second, they're gonna also do the wings. Actually, why would I do the wings? Forget the wings. We're gonna go Schrodinger effect. 7% death threshold. You know what? Forget that too. Let's go with... They also do that. And then over here, I can't really connect anything. Can I see this? So now these guys are gonna put on the ground the flame. So it's just a bunch of poison on the ground effects. This is so weird because this was never the plan. The plan was something completely different. But now it is what it is. And then when they die, they shoot out a triple coral. Which, theoretically, I should put the triple coral here. But I don't think it really matters. We got the slammer hammers upon the slammer hammers. This is money, right? So we're gonna sell this when they don't move things. We're gonna also sell, I guess, this small puffer. Or I guess the... I don't think we need to sell anything right now. I don't think we need to sell anything right now. So let's go with culture. And let's get another brain. Why would I go for another brain right now? I guess brain capacity is the play. Cell duplication is useless. Base damage is good, but whatever. Yeah, let's go with brain capacity so we can do a couple more combos and maybe brain damage and another brain damage. I have a lot of brain damage. Let's go with this. Applies Schrodinger. Threshold 4 is mediocre. Can I do this? Okay, this part is useless. We're definitely gonna go with this hammer slammers alongside the fact that it also hits. I don't care about the Schrodinger for that specific effect. Would I connect something here that's better? No. I could connect the Schrodinger here and then say when the Schrodinger, while the opponents have the Schrodinger effect, right? Every 1 second. No. They also leave on the ground the poison. What would that even look like? I guess while they're poisoned, they also leave that on the ground, and then that thing also leaves the other thing on the ground. This, once again, is only for bosses, to be honest, because this doesn't even make sense without bosses. But does it matter? I think it matters. Let's go with this. We're gonna go with an anti-boss build. So now we have the poison puddles, which the poison puddles, whoever is poisoned by them, if they somehow survive, they then leave a Schrodinger puddle on the ground, which is the threshold kill thing. And then if those somehow survive, they leave the other puddle on the ground. Which, oh, we got the imp connect with each other. I should have bought the imps when I had the chance. But the thing is, even if I had the imps, we never found the What is it called? No, I'm kidding. We never found the thing that says when damage taken, then activate. So we're still missing pieces. And of course, you know what? Why would I actually... Yeah, I should actually stop investing into more brain power and whatnot. And I should start investing into finding new organs. Just buy organs. And if I, at the end of the day, I can just buy a legendary organ and sell it back. So we don't really lose that much money. Right? Because buying an organ costs 100. Right? And selling a legendary organ gives you 80 coins. So theoretically, for 20 coins, I can reroll. Now... Also, theoretically, I could just press the reroll button that says that it costs 20 coins. So, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why it costs 20 coins. The idea being that instead of getting a legendary and selling it back, you... yeah, you just press the reroll button, which is the same amount. Oh, go. Yes, I got it. Nice. So, we got an Elichu. Nice. And we also got another monolith. Intestine of the monolith. This is the slow version. I see. I need to learn the names of these. Spine of the mammoth. That's the slow version again, but it rolled roots and offspring. We're gonna take this. Better than that for sure. And now box, we're gonna definitely take that. Lizard and a mutant. I don't want mutants. I want imps. Like, I'm okay with mutants too, but I want imps because the mutants cannot move or get damaged. So that's the main issue the mutants have. But they can connect to everything, including lungs and intestines, so they can do what I want them to do. We found a good lizard though. I actually found a good lizard. So I think I want to get the good lizard and then rotate over to mutants. You know what? I need an offspring though. You know what? Let's get the mutant. Let's get the offspring so we can create some things. Let's go with another brain. And now let's actually create said brain. Or we can disconnect this with everything. We can say, I want to spawn this thing. So we're gonna spawn one of them every 2.5 seconds, right? That should work. Yeah, we spawn 3 of them every 2.5 seconds. And then these guys, all 3 of them are gonna leave on the ground. Wait a minute. So this is slime. Slime is the fast version. Every 1 second, 103D efficiency, effective radius 3. While the other one, which here it goes, the monolith is the slow version. Every 3 seconds, 300, effective radius 5. How long does this last? These last 9 seconds, so theoretically they could use both of them, right? This will trigger every twice. This will trigger more often. Let's go with the more often version. And then what are they gonna leave on the ground? They're gonna leave the poison. Actually, infinite stacks, right? Yeah, if infinite stacks, then definitely. What's the difference here? This can have spines. Well, we don't need spines. We're gonna go with, and while they are poisoned, when they die, right, from the poison, machine gunnery effect, while they're poisoned, right, this is the while they're poisoned. You know what, I want the fast version there. Yeah, slow version, slow poison, the poison drops on the slowly, but then while they're poisoned, they often leave on the ground, the other version. No, we're gonna go with blood coral. I'm gonna go with blood coral. I could have invested into one more brain power and then I would have had more room because I was thinking about, you know, Elichu and then something else and then brain power, but that is not a thing right now. So we're gonna go with just the poison effect. So we spawns. Yeah, look at this. So we spawns. After 3 seconds, these are gonna instantly be like, whoop, everything around them poisoned. Nice. And then this poison stacks infinite times. And then when they die, wait. Oh, they die too often. They die too fast. What doesn't matter that they die too fast? It really doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna continue with what we have. Let's create a new one over here too, because why not? Let's go with every 7 seconds. We fire out this thing, which is 32% threshold. Everything dies around us. That's every 7 seconds that happens. I could have that on the ground though with intestine. This has 354 power. Yeah, these are very weak. Because they're slimy. If they were something else, they would be better. You know what? I can sell this. I would also like to sell this puffer. This is very mediocre in my opinion. And this intestine is also very mediocre. But for now, give me a second. So, yeah, while they are affected, would be nice to have an on-death effect here going on. Which the on-death effect is this. You know what? I didn't have an on-death effect here. We can put, like, every 2 seconds also leave LHU on the ground, which is like 12% damage taken modifier. Why not? And let's go here with the eye. That cannot happen? Oh, this doesn't connect to retina? Okay. We take that back. So we're gonna go back with the retina over here. We're gonna go with machine gunnery. And then we're gonna go U. As long as they're affected, I need the fastest version here. I guess. Does this connect to anything? This connects to LHU. Might as well put an LHU out. And then over here, let's say that every 1.42 seconds, you connect the imps. That's useless though. Can I do anything? We got a boxer. You can't really use the boxer for anything. I guess I can use the boxer for this part here. I can put the boxer here and then something. Wings? Wings to who? Like, who's gonna get the wings out of this? I guess I could say poison at the end. But I don't have another brain capacity. 600 coins. I could get another brain capacity. This is a throwaway. Ah, no, that was for imps. Imps is the thing we're gonna use. Well, that was a huge mistake. You should always get gland of the imp if you can. Well, mistakes were made. Doesn't matter. Let's go into run. We still have what we have. We set up the madness ground effects here with the poison and whatnot. Infinite stacking poison that is, and boom, got hit by the heart. Hit by the heart, and you're too blame. I'm still searching for imps, by the way. Your game, doo-doo. Maybe it's only gonna be visible at the very end. Hey, what? I saw an electricity for just a moment there. For just a moment, electricity was a thing. For just a moment. I think the boss gonna survive. Maybe I should make the spawns do the thing we actually want. Oh, zigzag through here. Nice, we got a swirly legendary version. Not that it's that useful or anything, but still we got it, you know, we still got it. And we got another, I think Boxer is yellow and Rapture is red. So why are there only 2 nerves, by the way? I was assuming there should have been 3 nerves. The one being on crits, the other being on hits, and the last one on miss. You know, you could have it on miss. If the projectile doesn't hit anything and it expires, then it activates something. That could be a thing, right? Not that it sounds awesome or anything, but you could make it have a very high efficiency, right? Like, make it have a 300% efficiency, because missing is actually not something you're doing specifically. But it could definitely combo into a bunch of things. Nice, we got a swirly with the right side free. And actually connectability to lungs. This is actually really good. We got the mutant and the ant loving. Nice, dragon, a sludge. Connect units affected by poison bag or belly with beams, damaging them. This is money. This connects only to spines. This is the flies around. And then connected to a spine, so it shoots, I guess. This could definitely fit into a million combo piece part. But I'm gonna go here for the money. Bullfrog. We got the bullfrog and we pretty much won. And we found the imp. So we take that. And we found our blood crawl. Connect mutants or sledges. Things that are connected with poison and bellies. I mean, most opponents are connected by poison and bellies. Let's take this. For the money, man. For the money. Let's go mutant, and the time has come to actually create my offspring machine. Here you go. Boom. So now this thing can be hit. Yeah, and I'm missing the on hit heart. So forget what I was about to say. Let's go back to the mutant that is literally unkillable. So I guess a bit unlucky on that part. I think these are trash, by the way, in general. But doesn't matter. Let's create the mastermind assassination here thing that we want. I want a high attack speed version of first. Can I get a higher attack speed? This is higher attack speed, but it doesn't connect. What can connect? Only these 3. And all of them are slower attack speed. From 1.35. Yeah, all of them are slower. And then this is 0.82. So when this whirls, it shoots out this thing. And this thing, machine gunnery. So you're gonna go away. When this machine gun hits, then where's the... Oh, come on, you're telling me this only connects to limb and belly? Oh, come on. Do I have one that connects to... Do I have a box that connects to tentacle and limb? Yeah, this one. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna disconnect you. You're gonna swirly. And this thing is gonna be connected to bullfrog. And this thing is gonna be connected to an infinite stacking something. Which the infinite stacking pieces are over here. So we're gonna go with you. Yeah, infinite stacks. You go over here. Then we're gonna go here, and that should be completely naturally busted. So this is gonna really attack speed. The attack speed puts out really. Yep. So this is we achieved victory, and now we just need to get my summons going, because that's the only thing that is missing right now. The fact that I cannot summon summons that can get hit. You know what? We can also say connect them with lasers. Connect the mutants with lasers here, just so, because 95 damage. Because why not? And theoretically, I don't need all this crazy mad laddery. I do enjoy this part. I don't enjoy this part. So we're gonna go when the lasers connect, shoot out narwhals with specifically this. What's this? 32 death threshold. So whoever is close to my summons is death. Or we can go with whoever is close to my summons is getting buffed. 46% activation rate. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Do I want this? Everything's gonna be activating pretty fast, so that means a lot of my mutants die. By the way, let's go with brain capacity. Nice. I'm not sure how much I want that. And then last but not least, I guess every 1 point something seconds, we're gonna set up an Elichu. Death threshold is that. You know what, let's go with the death threshold over here. We're gonna do something else with a buff. So we're gonna go, yeah, whoever's close to my opponents, my units dies at 32% life. And then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna say every... Can I even connect anything here? Let me see. So we have a slash around us, or a hammer slammer. So let's see, slashes, and when the slashes, this is on crits, bye-bye. When the slasher hits, then Elichu. Nah, let's go with this thing. Every 1 second, we throw out the super ground effect that activates my things faster. Every... What is this? Give me this back. 18 power. Can I put something better in here? The poison, while the poison lasts, that thing throws on the ground the wings. 12 activation speed. Now let's just go with the free buff. Forget the poison. Let's just go with a straight up free buff. Every 1 second, we set up a 18% damage buff. And then while the buff lasts, you see, we throw on the ground Elichu, damage taken buff. 12% damage taken buff. And while the opponents have the 12% damage taken buff, you know, every 80 seconds, they're gonna be... First of all, this is a cell. I don't care about ants. They're gonna be... What are these? Connected to poison bags, get lasers. Yeah, they're gonna start connecting with each other. Like the lovely things they are. Right? So let's repeat. We have a buff. We throw buffs on the ground. While I have the buff, we throw on the ground an Elichu. Elichu makes opponents take more damage. While they have this, every 0.83 seconds, they're gonna start connecting whoever is with poison bags and belly beams, which is pretty much everybody because all the other attacks do those effects. And then while they have that, which of these two is better? It doesn't really matter, honestly. While they have that going, every 1 second, they're also gonna be slashing. And, I think that's it pretty much. Do I have a dual activating here? This is every 1.40. This is every 1.50. Let's go here. Let's connect them on one. So while they are connected with lasers, they're gonna be slashing and also hammer slammering. Why slash and slash? Let's go culture. Nothing here to be seen, to be honest. I guess we're gonna go with movement speed and health so we don't actually lose the game, because that is a thing, you can lose the game. Cell duplication chance. This is money gain. Let's go pick up range, I guess. I don't know. And let's get another organ. We found the coral legendary. Heart of the Living Dead. Activate the right side organ on death. I'm gonna take that. Let's go over here. On death goes to this guy. I could not have put that there. This activates tentacles, limbs, and roots. So theoretically, the coral, and on hit, blah blah blah. So theoretically, I can go something like when these things die, they shoot out the coral. Give me the coral back for a moment. They shoot out the coral, and then this coral, when it hits, right? That's how you do this. Poison them, or with the infinite stacking poison, that is. But why would I do that? Why would I be like, when they die, they explode, instead of being like, when they just exist, they explode? So we're gonna go back to what we had it. We're gonna go here, give me this back. So when the poison, this is the infinite stacking poison, nope, infinite stacking poison, when they die, machine gunnery. Wait, imp. The imp is with the on-hit effect, which I'm missing right now. I'm lacking right now. So I guess I can have imps here. They can just exist. I can just spawn imps. It doesn't really matter. But that doesn't do anything, so let's go with slashes. And I think we're good to go. So let's run it. So these things here in a moment will They also set up the Xieroeh, if you saw. Zones! We got zones! We got zones! Madness zones! We are busted! Boom. So whoever gets hit releases these release around them, and the release have the crazy damage effect, right? So look at this. They can't really survive. And of course we're connecting with lasers here. As, wait. I thought we're connecting... Wait a minute, do lasers always connect with us? Is that a thing? It seems like lasers always connect with us. Because the lasers you're actually firing are supposed to be connecting units that are poisoned or have a bag effect on them. Which is of course the opponents that we're debuffing. It's not us. But we're also connecting the lasers with my units. Right? My, these guys. The flies. The flies, Frodo, what do they mean? Yeah, I just butchered 50 references together into one big one. And let's continue onwards. I wanted to do, man, a crazy machine gun re-effect with summons that are busted. But I need to get the on-hit. If I don't get the on-hit, it just doesn't work. We need to get an on-hit taken card. Come on, one for the fox. That's definitely a fox. I do enjoy that I'm slowly learning literally what they look like just by seeing the shape. Ha, I knew it. And it also spawns offsprings if you want to. Okay, these are useless. So I guess we're gonna go... I could combine imps, but... let's take this just because. Gargoyle. Not really that useful. Mushroom. Base targets. I guess we can take mushroom. Let's go here. Oh, I didn't realize we have this going on. Yeah, let's put a boxer over this, of course. And this boxer does nothing. Let's put the other boxer and poisons them too. Yeah, why not also poison the opponents? There is no reason not to. I don't see any reason to change anything, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see any reason to actually change anything. I could combine imps with each other, but once again, we don't really have imps anyway. I could spawn imps. Nah, let's get new organs. So refresh for 30. Why would I refresh? I'm gonna buy this and sell it. Get this, Xieroeh. Damage taken, yes. Let's take that. Here I would reroll. It's better to reroll than actually pay the price. Let's reroll this. This is not a reroll, so we're gonna roll this too. Living Dead once again. Activate on right side on death. Useless. We're gonna take it. This only combines with intestine. Unbelievably bad. Cool. I'm gonna continue taking those. Let's just switch up things that we already have used. So we have an Xieroeh here. So let's switch it up. This is a 12% damage taken. Boom, now it's a 15% damage taken. Let's sell this Xieroeh. Do I have another machine gun re-effect anywhere? Here we have one, but not really that bad. So this, you know what? Yeah, let's start throwing things out. You're out. This is also pretty much out. What is better between these two? 31 damage, 31 damage, practically the same. Might as well get the more connectivity thing to stick. And I don't need the on death, as we said. We want the on hit taken, so let's sell these. Let's sell the white fox. Why would I sell the white fox when I can sell trash? Sell this trash. Do I have anything connected that needs more attack speed? Could put the white fox here. Does this still work? Oh, this does still work. So now I'm spawning one every 1 second. Can I see this a moment? Every 1 second I'm setting one of these up. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better. So that was a good idea. What is this? This is another white fox. The difference between these, I guess, if I disconnect this, there is no difference. So this is 1 second, 159. This is 1.8 seconds. It's the same thing almost. This is actually straight up better. So let's go back to... Might as well have a machine gun re-effect here, to be honest. Let's throw away the slash. I don't care about that much. We got a couple of boxers. Mammoths. Nah, I mean, I don't need them. Let's go with getting more organs. I'm trying to get the run going. I want to go with kangaroo on hits. Yeah, you know what? Let's get white fox and sell it at the end of the day. Let's get another one. I don't want any of these. Connecting imps. I have that already. I guess I can take this. Upon our boxer. Let's take that. Another one. Living Dead, not really. This is the reroll though. I don't have money. No. Let's get the Living Dead. Let's sell the Living Dead. Let's sell the connectivity, the bad one. We have 93 coins. Let's sell another boxer. I think I want the boxer. Let's sell another mammoth. Which of these two is worse? Every 0.96. Let's sell this. Why do I not have here something better? Yeah, I can have this here. Yeah, now I'm attacking every 0.96. So that's obviously a lot better. We can throw away the chimpanzee. Yep, we can also throw in one of the mammoths. Let's throw away the single one. Let's see if we can get a couple of organs. Chimpanzee, heart of the wolf. We found it. We found what I wanted. Offspring, wings, gland, root. No! No! It doesn't have the one we need. Which is either tentacle or limb. Let's take this though, regardless. Armor fruit. Okay, I mean, busted. No, this is so sad. The fact that we just got what we got. Like this heart. Let me put this heart here. Yeah, it can connect only to trash. I guess it can connect to the lasers. And then the lasers set up on the ground and the rest of this. Which only the poison matters. Like this part here doesn't really matter. Oh no! I sold it! No! Ah, whatever. Can I see this in a moment? For a moment. These guys can hit, right? Wait, are these imps? Oh, they're not imps. Well, this is an imp, so... fertility is too low. No! No, 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 everything is falling apart. This can definitely connect to this madness over here. Right? Offspring, 500%. Well, what's gonna disconnect? This one? Yeah, that one was gonna disconnect. Yes, now they are active. So we activate one every 0.2. I made a huge mistake by selling that thing. It's not that. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna start connecting in a moment. Yes, they do connect, but... so the only thing they do is they connect with even more lasers every time we hit them. You know what? We're gonna go with this. This is the build now. Because I made a mistake and sold it. So, whoopsie on that part. Let's also put out the fruit. Every person 0.28, which definitely doesn't work. Can I put out a fruit every this? Ah! So close. So close. So close to working. Too many organs in the path. Oh, and this doesn't even work anymore. Wait a minute, this was Elichu. Death threshold. Man, I destroyed this run. I made a huge mistake. Can I just not put these out? Yeah, I can just put these out. And they're gonna be connected anyway. Nice. So I didn't destroy the run. Yep, we still have this thing going. Nice, 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 nice. Although we just spawned them a lot slower now because we are forced to use the mammoth. But still, now it does work. And yeah, let's actually go. Let's actually get another organ. White fox. Yeah, I will continue to... oh, another wolf. With a limb. With a limb. Let's take this. So now I can actually maybe do the thing I wanted to do. So instead of doing connections, let's do... what? It's a we don't have a limb. Dang it! Dang it! Well, for now, let's run this run. As we can do one more. Yep, the madness over there. Oh! These things also can get hit. Ah, yeah, I completely forgot the fact that just because these things can get hit... oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just because these things can get hit, I can permanently activate my other thing, which says on hit, right? Like, we have the on hit effect going on already. So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me stay here in a moment in the middle and just create something nauseatingly, insanely powerful. Oh, no, it's a boss. What shall we do? Oh, no, the boss isn't gonna even touch us. I didn't even need to move. I don't need to move, man. I don't need to move. Oh no, another boss. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. We're staying here with the madness incarnate. If I find another imp... oh no! Boss is dead. If I can find even more imps to set up on the ground. Because at the end of the day, the imps... just because I can hit them, that's already enough. I don't need anything else to happen anyway. Okay, let's now do the loop. Like somebody told me. Stay in the middle and then loop at the last... actually, somebody said me to stay in the middle and loop at the last second, right? So I already failed completely at this. We're gonna do a loop around this in a moment. Well, at the last I would say 10 seconds I'm gonna be running around. Okay, let's run around. Oh no, I might get hit. As if it matters. Run, 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 run. Money, 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 run, 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 money, 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 run, 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 money, money. Nice. And we got a cochlea. So while it expires, it is what it is. We're going to periodically activate the right side, periodically, whatever. Reroll this. Ooh, we found the connection of them with the good version. I think we're gonna take this. I see the thorns. Infinite stacks poison. Now we're gonna get this. And now we're gonna have the mutant. Not really, but I can take it to sell it. So I guess we're gonna take it. Could also go for the puffer, but honestly, no. Raven. Yeah, when they die, left side dies. You know what? I guess. I guess we're gonna take this, so we get back what I previously threw out. And now imp, fly fruit for healing. Now we're gonna go with another connect the imps. So after further thought, first of all, let's put this here. After further thought, I realized the following: when the effect expires, let's go with the good old when the effect expires here, and let's say machine gunnery. The whatever, these two are the same. Projectile speed, chain. Let's go with more chains, I guess. Actually, wait a minute. I want more chains and stuff over here. Do I have a better boxer? No. Yeah, overall this one. We want one with... How much chains do you have? No chains. Okay, we're gonna go with 4 chains. And now this should become a lot better. So this thing is loop-de-looping around, and while it's loop-de-looping around, every 0.72, one here, that's better. So every 0.72. And this doesn't happen every 0.96, it happens every 0.82. So every 0.82 we throw out one of the loop-de-loops. The loop-de-loop, while it's going out every 0.72 seconds, it's gonna be shooting a triple machine gun that chains 4 times. And then with those hits, first of all, on hit it poisons. And secondly, on hit it shoots out another loop-de-loop, which that thing has the blood crawl effect and just kills everything on sight. The other build is this thing that we have going on. I don't think we even need this, but it doesn't matter. We have the Elichus here, so that part is decent. The connection of these guys have the Elichu effect, the Schrödinger effect, so opponents die. And when this laser expires, we shoot out machine gunnery. Can I put an on-hit shootout machine gunnery somewhere here? What does this connect with? Are you serious? I don't have a single limb? Like, what are you talking about? The limbs are the slashes and the stuff, right? Here is a limb. And this is also a limb. Why is it back here? Forget it. Give me my limbs back. So, while these get hit, they hammer slammer. That's important. We don't care about the cochlea effect. These hammer slammer. Can I see this? Exactly. This is what I wanted. And actually, why even hammer slammer? Why hammer slammer when you can slashy slash? Can I see this now? I want to see what's better. I mean, I want to be away from this, by the way. As you can see, we're doing 300 damage there. Let's stay here for a moment. I want to see the hammer the slashes. Yeah, the slashes are visible. You know what? The slashes are visible. I don't need to see them specifically. I would like to have a boomerang, by the way. Let's buy 900 coins. Brain capacity. Do I need brain capacity? First of all, let's get a boomerang if I can. None of these. You see the puffer. This is a tentacle. I need limbs, right? I need limbs. To be clear, to be crystal clear, this thing needs limbs. Okay, I need limbs. So this is a tentacle. This is useless. This is an imp though, and this is not useless. And this imp is actually better than the one we have, because this has a baseline. Yeah, we're gonna definitely use this here. So we're gonna go with offspring of the imp. Let's use this for a moment. So let's go here. Yep, we spawn. Wait, maximum number 2, fertility 2. Maximum number 2, fertility 1. Okay, we're gonna go here then. So we're gonna be spawning them almost instantly. Both of them at the same time. They last 10 seconds. Well, they won't be lasting 10 seconds because after 2.5 they're gonna, you know, expire. On hit fruit. Is that even a thing? Nope. Decays too much. No to that, no to that. So on hit, they just, I guess, slammer. Let's go with slammers just because they look more awesome. So when we hit these, they slammer and they also connect themselves with lasers. They connect each other with lasers. I could actually say they can connect these guys with lasers, right? So that, yeah, so that these guys just somehow hit them. And then we have these lasers. I don't need this actually at all. This line here does not need to exist. We can transfer this over here. So we don't need this line. We definitely want those. I would like to have even more spawning of mutants. And then the Schrödinger effect, while it lasts, I guess. Right, could I put something better here? On the lasers. While the lasers last, Schrödinger effect. Yeah, 3D threshold. Instead of just a measly 3D2. I mean, this activates after 7 seconds, so that's not even gonna activate ever. We're gonna definitely go on this. And then when this expires, because opponents die, right? Then machine gunnery. Then spawn even more imps with minus 100% efficiency. No, then machine gunnery. Nice. So we hit the imps hammer slammer, and also connect the mutants. And then while the mutants are connected, after 3.43 seconds, which they will have, they won't do. No, they will be alive, right? These we can have a maximum of 6 mutants, so they will still be alive. So after 3 seconds, they will put on the ground the 30% threshold effect. And then when that thing effect expires on opponents, the opponents that die will shoot out machine gunnery effects. Or at least that's the idea. But I think we need to go even further into this. Like, as far as I can see, this is already completely busted. We can continue with the lasers here, though. So whoever's connected with a laser, every whatever, also spawns. And I could say connect the imps. I could say just connect the imps. Or I could say the slash. Whoever is connected with lasers, slash, or just machine gunnery effect, as I think that's a bit better. Slash does 60 damage. No, the slash is better. I guess we're gonna sell a couple of things here that we're not gonna be using. The no-wall is just straight up bad in my opinion at this point. This is mediocre. This is decent-ish. Can I connect this anywhere? I don't think so. Let's get maybe another organ. We found a belly here. That's busted, of course. So let's take that. Let's roll. We found an even better belly. Let's roll. Ant is useless. Let's roll these. Raven, puffer. We can get a puffer. Let's try another one. Snowman embryo. Activate after not taking 4 damage. Damage for 4 seconds. This is a super spawner. We can take this to spawn even more stuff. 100%. Mummy for sell. 100%. Bullfrog. Easy. 100%. I guess this because it's a tentacle. Sifd be like, I want limbs. And then he gets a tentacle. Let's roll. Let's roll. Boxer against turtle. I'm gonna say boxer, but honestly, let's take the boxer. And last but not least, let's get a white fox. Let's go into this. 1 hour. By the way, we're just trying to create the most busted thing here. 0.82. No jackal. Is this bullfrog? Yeah, this bullfrog's okay, but this can become better. Here you can do the super trauma. 3 damage. And this can also become better. Yeah, why would I even poison opponents when I can continue applying jackal on them? Yeah, we can do like this, and now this can become trauma. Trauma is just the best debuff in general. So, on hit. Yeah, these are good, man. I think everything's ready and set up. I could change this part around, right? I could completely overhaul this. Can I... You know what? Give me a second. Let's throw this away for a moment. And let's put in here an embryo. So every 4 seconds we spawn. We get buffed first of all for 95% activation rate. And wait a minute. Do I want this? Give me a second. Give me a second. We might not want that. We might not want to be activating things a bit too fast. Or we maybe want that. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. The build is ready. The build is ready, okay? The build is ready. It's done. I can even spawn... Yeah, every 4 seconds I can even spawn a fruit. Like, the build is super ready. What is this? When left side dies, no. We're gonna go with... We're gonna have a puffer on this thing. So we know... So we can find it. We're gonna say the puffer's gonna be poison. So wherever we see a poison, we know that that's it. And then we're gonna say we put another puffer on this. After 2 seconds... No, another puffer, just straight up another puffer. It's also gonna be Elichu. Damage taken modifier. You know what? Forget it. Why puffer? Throw on the ground. Which is the slowest throw on the ground mechanic here? 94% power. This one. It throws on the ground. Elichus. So whoever's close to it gets 22% more damage taken. And then whoever's affected by LH shoes, when they die, they spawn imps. I guess. We could say they spawn imps. Nope, they're not gonna spawn imps. They're gonna machine gunnery effect. And the wings, actually nothing. 9 out of 10. It is what it is. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I mean, I could do even better and even more, but I don't think it even matters. We're just gonna stay here in the middle and not do anything. This is over. Madness, begin. Begin madness. Begin madness. What do you think you're gonna do, guys? What do you think you're gonna do? What? And I see even shield there at the top. Do you see the shield there? This is by far the most busted thing. You know what? I think imps are busted straight up. Like, if you play with imps, it's over. Look what's happening. Just look what's happening. This took me, of course, like 15 minutes to build here. But look at this madness. For anybody that stay around to see what I'm gonna create, yeah, I mean, the boss didn't even come remotely close, man. We're doing above more than 50,000 damage for sure. Hey, look, a boss is incoming. I should have tested it a bit more in the testing stage. 28,000 damage, man. We're doing definitely millions. We're guaranteed doing millions of damage. I'm a bit sad I didn't test around a bit more. Can I, like, pause and go back to testing? No, I don't think I can do so. But still, what a busted, completely overpowered build in this game. This is a million damage build. I can guarantee you this is a million damage build. I can't test it, of course, because I made that mistake, but I think we definitely were doing that amount. So we're just gonna say that this is a million damage build, which it is. And yeah, just look at the typhoon of madness we have created. And the fact that we were the queen didn't really matter. You can always create this with any character whatsoever. The only thing you need is things that stay a while and swirly willy around you that have access to lungs. Because we had a swirly willy that got access to lungs, and from that point onwards we were just busted. Because fact of the matter is, the only thing you need to do is get something that's swirly willies to get lungs, and then have that thing spawn every time you attack something. So we have a swirly willy that shoots out machine gun effects every 0.82 seconds, and when those machine gun effects hit anything, they create swirly willies, and those created swirly willies have this whole thing that's happening on the screen right now. So we are completely busted. This is literally unlosable. And yeah, I think from here on out, we're gonna try to break the game even further. Hey, look, we even bugged out the game. Prototype Glutton. So let's really quickly go and see what the Glutton even does. And then here it is. So organs have a 3% less activation rate, but increase organ base damage. Okay, so more damage, less attack speed. Fair enough. It is what it is. Less activation range can kill a lot of builds right out, because of course less activation range rate means that, you know, the lungs and everything else activates slower. So you gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like for the channel. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe too. And yeah, thanks for watching. What a crazy run. I really enjoyed it. See you guys around.